Early in our parenting, we adopted a team approach to parenting, and we got real cheesy. We even named our team, and we had team shirts, and our team shirt said "Awesome Rawsons" on the shirts, and every team member had a number, and the team, of course, Dad had number 1 on his shirt because Dad is the head of the family. And whenever I bring this up, I ask people, guess what number Mom had on her shirt? And everybody says, well, 2. And the answer is no. Mom had number 1 on the back of her shirt also. And this is the scriptural principle: the 2 shall become 1. And we taught the kids from an early age that we are one. We are one in our parenting. The Awesome Rawson team approach to discipline.
I was never a mom to say, wait till your dad comes home. It needs to be addressed immediately. The child needs to relieve themselves of that sin emotionally, and I took them aside myself and spoke with them and gave them the whipping and loved on them just equally as much as my husband did. My youngest daughter, who is 19, said, probably the most significant thing I've seen you guys do as parents is discipline. And she said, it's so profound to think that I can now say I almost liked it, because when it was over with, I felt this release, I felt this joy, I felt your love for me. You guys, took us in private, told us what we did wrong, talked to us about if we understood that, and kind of a confession of sin on their part.
And then beat them.
And whipped them, yes, and whipped them. And then it was like, they were so joyful, it was like a release to get that guilt off of their shoulders. And to love them and tell them how much we loved them and God loved them and they're forgiven. They would come out singing.
A song that made a difference to me was the old Phillips, Craig and Dean song, I Want to Be Like Him Because He Wants to Be Like Me. And I heard that song sung on Father's Day. It was the first time I heard it. It was sung in church, and I love music, and I went home and I looked that song up and I learned it, and it really focused me on the relationship that I needed to have. I want to be like Him because He wants to be like me. I want my son to be like Christ in his relationships with his wife and children and people that he deals with. And that is spilled over in me way outside of the parenting. That spilled over in me to the relationship that I have with my patients and with my employees and everybody around me. So, and that came through a desire to be a better father, to be a father like my Heavenly Father. 20 years later, I think, in my mind anyway, we have 4 children, all of whom seek out churches whenever they go somewhere, all of whom seek out a relationship with us, and all of whom seek out a relationship with each other. And I think that's a testament to God's promise for a parent.